For daily Ask Reddit. r/ask Reddit. When did a game of hide and seek go horribly wrong? If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. From the great British actor David Niven's Wikipedia page. While on leave in 1940, Niven met Primula Primi Susan Rollo, the 18th of February 1918, London, the 21st of May 1946. Primi died at the age of 28, only 6 weeks after the family moved to the US. She fractured her skull in an accidental fall in the Beverly Hills, California home of Tyrone Power, while playing a game of hide and seek. She had walked through a door believing it to be a closet, but instead, it led to a stone staircase to the basement. When I was about 8 years old, my little brother, who was 6 at the time, and my little sister, who was 3 years old, were playing some type of easy hide and seek in my grandparents' backyard. Well, there are woods behind their house. Our sister, being a defiant toddler, ran into the woods and my brother just saw her run in and ran in after her. They were in the woods for hours because she ran in so deep, and they both got turned around. Our brother found a hunting post, climbed up it into the tree, and found a way out. They then knocked on doors, covered in dirt and scratched up, until someone answered. A woman gave them a ride back, because our brother was able to point out landmarks to get back to our grandmother's house. They got back while my mother was on the phone with the cops. They were discussing a helicopter to find them. We were this close to an Amber Alert. They walked a collective 2 to 3 miles. They could have gone miles deeper into rural woods if they didn't keep going one way and find the post. So yeah, watch your damn kids, lol. Telling them don't go into the woods does not guarantee they will listen. When I was a kid, my 2 older brothers would always make me be it. One time they both hid in a trunk full of clothes. I was probably 6 or 7. So I decided to lock them in. Only I didn't have a key. They panicked like crazy and were having trouble breathing. The babysitter was going crazy. I think she broke the lock eventually, but it was some scary moments. If you ask me, when they started a new round, because everyone had been found except me, at my birthday party. I was playing sardines at a house party with friends. I eventually found everyone else in the living room eating cake. They all forgot I was playing. I totally forgot about this game until you just reminded me. I remember playing sardines once with my cousins in an old abandoned school. I just lay down in the tall grass and no one found me. Apparently someone else decided they were going to be the it person and the rest gathered with them. They all forgot about me and eventually went back to the house point. If you ask me, when they started a new round, because everyone had been found except me, at my birthday party. I was playing sardines at a house party with friends. I eventually found everyone else in the living room eating cake. They all forgot I was playing. I totally forgot about this game until you just reminded me. I remember playing sardines once with my cousins in an old abandoned school. I just lay down in the tall grass and no one found me. Apparently someone else decided they were going to be the it person and the rest gathered with them. They all forgot about me and eventually went back to the house. I was a waiter and some kids from a party I was serving played hide and seek, and about 5 minutes later they had to come back because the chef came to cook. Teppanyaki restaurant. There were 2 guardians looking after the children, and one of them realized that a child was missing and freaked out. It was like a mini manhunt in the restaurant. This was all done by the guardians. Since they didn't tell anyone, I just overheard them and decided to watch what they would do. After about 5 to 10 minutes of searching, the girl comes out crying they forgot about me. She was in the bathroom the whole time and she was quiet when they called for her because she thought they were still playing. Before I was born, my brothers and sisters played a game at my aunt's house down by the river. My eldest brother decided to hang by his fingertips inside the water well. Meanwhile, and unknowing of that fact, my other brother thought about hiding up inside the little steeple cover of the well, and to get to it needed to slam shut the well cover. LMAO. Slam. Blood curdling scream. Splash. Cries for help. Between fits of unadulterated anger interspersed with disbelief and worry, my aunt, grandmother, and mom managed to get him pulled up, which wasn't easy because with all of those smashed fingers of his he couldn't hold tight to a rope. We had just recently moved into our neighborhood and my sister, 5 at the time, was playing hide and seek with a neighbor kid. Long story short, kid couldn't find her. All the adults started going around the neighborhood shouting for her. It was getting dark. After a while my parents called the police. Someone eventually found her, and she said she did hear everyone looking for her, but she was playing hide and seek so she wasn't coming out until someone found her. Parents called the police back and told them not to come. That's how we met most of our neighbors. So when I was a wee kid and a scout, we played hide and seek in the dark. We usually played something like this every time the last 15 minutes. It was a medium-sized cabin, essentially. There was a lot of places to hide, lots of stuff just lying around. For some reason there was a coffin there and nobody, as far as I know, ever hid inside. Because it's a coffin, and that's just creepy. But my smartest hid inside it. Unlucky for me, another guy also looking for a hiding spot saw me. He decided to lock the coffin I was inside of. Yeah, I had claustrophobia for quite a while afterwards. Please. I have an intense hatred of the name Marcus, because that was the bastard's name.